Good morning, Phoebe. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Hey, Phoebe. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Organic Dairyman. Welcome to my channel today. Today is Friday, January 24th. Hope everybody's day is off to a good start. Well, mine is kind of, I'm not sure yet. But anyways, guys, please go ahead, hit that like button. And if you like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. Anyways, what do we got going on here today? Well, you saw earlier, I got the tractors plugged in, and I will start up that fan over there on that grain bin because we need to go ahead and batch of feed for the calves here this morning. And last time that corn was frozen in there, so I thought I'd just turn the fan on and the heater on to try to thaw it out so we get some corn out of there. But now, I don't know if you could see all that steam coming out of there. Yeah. It has me just a little bit concerned. That's why I say I'm not sure how my day is going yet. That corn is got a hot spot in there, or a few hot spots, or it's heating in some spot in there. And I'm kind of thinking that we're gonna have to dry this corn down. We had last time when we were ground feed, we heated it up a little bit in the bottom. I dried it down, or just to get some to thaw out so we could grind some, but then we shut the fan off, we let it run like, I don't know, we at least let it run about 12 hours to cool it back down again. But apparently it wasn't quite cold enough. Well, it was the beginning of January we did that, and we didn't run the fan since then. And since then we probably should have when it was really cold out. And it's well, you can see that steam coming out of there. There's definitely a good hot spot in there, and my guess is a nice hot spot right in the middle, and it's really steaming. So I just checked the forecast, and I think we can do it. I think we could dry it down in a week. We might have to do that. But anyways, what else is going on here today? Well, I'm supposed to be taking a trip here. I mentioned that last night. I'm gonna be taking a trip down to Sioux Falls. My wife's niece, she's attending a college in Kansas. Anyways, she's in a theater class, and they were gonna come up and do something with a theater class in Sioux Falls. And my wife hasn't seen her niece for 2 years, so as long as she's 2 hours away, we just drive down there, go visit her, and take part of the day off and go do that. So anyway, I got to keep going here with things, and we're gonna try to leave here at noon. And I know we got to deal with this. I don't know, my brother's gonna have to deal with some things here, but we got to get this. He wanted to get this power shaft. We got to get this thing measured and get the end cut off so it'll work just right. So but anyways, I got to do some of my calf chores here, and I think we're just gonna have to dry the corn down. That's all there is to it. Because we're gonna have a big mess if we don't. Oh boy, I tell you, I'm just not happy with that corn. I am not one bit happy. I don't know how much corn is heated in there, but I just can't believe as cold as it's been that corn in that bin and it started heating in there. I mean, yeah, the corn was pretty wet, but I don't know. I guess they probably should have ran the fan. Probably should have ran at least two or three times a week since we last, that one time when we ground on it. Like I say, we did chill it down. We did chill it back down again, you know, when we cooled it back down. It was in the temperatures were in the 20s, like low 20s, you know. But I don't know. I know that I don't ever want to do corn that wet again in a bin. That's why we got all of our picking corn for this year. It's gonna be 88-day corn. So we don't have to deal with that again, but I don't know how hot that corn is in there, but I hope it doesn't get so hot that the corn catches on fire in there. That was one thing I was thinking of this morning. Like, I don't know, but I called the propane guy, and he's gonna come and fill the tank back up tomorrow again. So we'll let him know we might be trying to dry the corn. That we're gonna dry the corn down. So, anyways, I gotta go up there in a little bit and take that top cover off because I want as much air to get out of there as possible. Oh, that stuff does not smell. It smells a little bit on the moldy-ish side. I just hope that stuff didn't turn to a bunch of SIHT in there. I just hope, otherwise we lost a lot of money if it did. Hell dang it, that just really makes me upset. Going to be coming off like that for too much longer. It's starting to slow down now, I can see, so I don't know. We had a big change of plans here. I'm not gonna go down to Sioux Falls. We're not, where my wife doesn't want to go either, because I guess you probably can't see this. Well, maybe you can here, but there's a lot of fog, kind of dense fog here today, and my wife doesn't like driving in fog. She hates it. So anyways, so it's not gonna work out for her to be able to go see her niece today. So we'll just have to do it another time. So anyways, what we're gonna do with that corn is we've been thinking about it. I just went in the bin there, just climbed in there just to look, you know. I was very careful obviously in there. I just stayed near the ladder, so in case but I just put a mask on because the corn is a little bit, it smells a little bit musty in there, moldy-ish. It's not bad, but it ain't good either. It's not like terrible, but it could be a whole lot worse, let's put it that way. So what we're going to do is we're gonna get my cousin Bill's. He bought a batch dryer. I don't know, it was back in December or something. He got a batch dryer, so it holds 500 bushels. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get his batch dryer. We're gonna set it up. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do it yet, but we're gonna set it up, and so that way we could run the corn from the bin right into the batch dryer, and then we might get another auger for my cousin Matt, and then we'll see if we could run it into this bin right here. So from over there, but we can only dry it down at 500 bushels at a time. It's probably gonna take 6 to 8 hours, being how wet that corn is, to dry it down. So, and we're just gonna leave the fan run. I shut the burner off, so we're just gonna leave the fan off, so that way, or the burner off, so it doesn't get the corn any hotter. Because I have heard some stories about well, my brother was telling me last week when the milk tester was there, he was telling about one of the farmers that he works for sometimes. He does field work, you know, part-time sometimes in the fall. Anyways, they had some of their corn catching fire in the bin, and they had to cut their bins open to get the corn out. So we don't want that to happen with our corn, so we're just gonna dry it down with that batch dryer. So that's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna take this tractor here, the snow blower, because we need it to move some snow over there by the grain bin, and we gotta get the shaft. I gotta get it for sure measured. And then my cousin Matt that's here, he came over here, like I said, to help with chores this morning. And anyways, he's got a chop saw, so we're gonna get it measured, and he's gonna cut it off where it needs to be. So we just gotta slide it in there for sure and just kind of gauge it, and then go from there. And I think too here we're gonna try to adjust that top link here a little bit too. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm just loading the feeder wagon here for the dry cows. I already fed all of the young stock already, and my cousin Matt, he took that shaft. He had a chop saw, so he took the shaft for the snow blower over to his place to cut it off. We got it all measured out where we wanted it, and so I just see. He just came over here. He brought over his 4020 so we can put that on the batch dryer. I'm still waiting to hear from my other cousin, Bill, whose batch dryer we're going to use. We want to use his because his holds 500 bushels. So okay, my cousin, he's going to be bringing over the batch dryer in a little bit. So this is my cousin Matt's, his grain auger, and my cousin Bill's bringing over his batch dryer. So we got to figure out how to get it set up. We get the batch dryer set up so we can get the corn augered into there. You know, we don't have to do it that way, but it's just a lot easier. So that's what the deal is. So he should be coming shortly. We're getting the stuff moved in place here. We're not permanent yet, but we're trying to figure out where everything's gonna be, how it's gonna get situated. Okay, we still don't have everything set up yet. I'm gonna have to move. You can see this. I have to move some more snow over there because we've got the batch dryer right there, and we're not gonna dry any corn down tonight. We're just gonna try to get everything set up so in the morning we can get the corn in there and get it drying down. and take care of 2019's business yet. I tell you, 2019 is still wreaking havoc. But yeah, I gotta try to move a little bit of snow so we get this auger backed in over there by the bin. We gotta switch the hopper bottom around too, so that's what we gotta do. Come on, guy. Drink up. Okay, everybody, we're done for the day. I think I'm actually just gonna roll this video into tomorrow, but before I go for today, we did have a newborn bull calf. So yep, so you just saw me a little bit ago feed it the colostrum, so it's got some nice good colostrum in the calf. And we got obviously the mother, obviously we got her in the barn. And yeah, so anyways, we got everything set up to dry that corn down. So in the morning, that's what we're gonna do, is go do that. And when I woke up this morning, I never imagined I was gonna be dealing with that corn out there, but I'm just thankful we caught it when we did. It could have been way worse. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get some shut-eye, and I'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. We're back at it this morning, trying to get everything. See if we can get it, get some corn dry down. So, oh, it's not coming out of the bin very good, but at least it's coming out. I know we might have to go up there, but we're going to exercise extreme caution when we do. Let's see what happens here. See how it goes. Okay, everybody, we had this thing here running a little, well, probably about 45 minutes ago now, but for some reason I came back out here to check on this thing and the flame cut out. And so I'm trying to, I think what the problem is up in here, this dealy bob. It didn't, well, I was just up here a little bit ago, but I think this is the Plenium thing sensor, and it's not in the flame good enough. It's supposed, somebody fixed this one time, but it's not fixed right. I gotta get that thing fixed, and I don't know, I think that's what's going on. It's not opening up the vapor solenoid valve, because when you run it, you turn it on manually, it's not getting the temperature up high enough to tell that to turn on, because when you run this, you're running it manually, you're bypassing it to get it to run. When it gets hot enough, it should stay on, and I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna give that a try and see, because we gotta get this corn dried down here, and I gotta get to the feeding chores here too, so let's see what happens. Well, we got it. water valve to open up to let the vapor come in, keep it running. So yeah, it's starting to steam, so that means it's working. So now I can get back to my other stuff. Well, just so everybody knows, I no longer have to go up this hill now. Yesterday we took and blew a path out here so we can drive around that way and then come up this way and get up to where we need to go. So yeah, and the grain dryer is working nice now. It's really pushing the moisture out of that corn. So I would like to get 2 batches done here today, so we at least get 1,000 bushels dried down. Well, it technically won't be 1,000 bushels because there's wet bushels and there's dry bushels, so that corn is going to shrink a lot. At 30% moisture, it's going to really shrink down. So but anyway, I got to get going, or I'm going to keep working at the feeding chores here and trying to get those done. Well, obviously today is Saturday, so I don't think we're gonna make it to church tonight. At least I'm not. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm up here in the silo. I just came in. I just came up to the silo because I turned on the silo loader and the amp gauge goes way over and doesn't come back. So I don't want to blow a fuse. So there's something going on up here that's holding this thing up. I don't know what it is. But we'll find out here in a second what's going on. That pedal, no? I don't know. That turns. I don't know what it is. Oh boy. I don't know. Let's check the packer wheels. No, the chipper wheels, I mean. Chipper wheels. Don't know. Well, I'll keep investigating here and see what it is. Okay. I don't know if it's something in here. I'm gonna find out. I hope I ain't one of those starting capacitors right here. For whatever reason, it sure is sucking a lot of juice. Those are hooked up. Well, I do see that the neutral ground, that is loose. Man, there's 2 different types of starting capacitors in here. Looks like there's the electrolyte, or the dry cell kind and the liquid kind. And if you're ever working on those babies, you want to make sure you discharge them first, because those puppies are charged up. They gotta pack quite a punch. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna try hooking that neutral ground wire back up and see what that does. Oh boy, I haven't gotten any feeding done yet because, well, the silo loader's been giving me trouble. I think that it's the starting capacitors, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's the starting capacitors that are bad. And I don't know for sure yet, I have to look. I don't know what I'm gonna do for sure, but I don't have a voltmeter that I could use to test the starting capacitors with. Well, it doesn't have the right setting on there to do it, so But I'm thinking that's what it is, because the motor doesn't, it spins a little bit and then it sits there and hums. You know, it could be something else wrong with the motor, but it's probably that. I don't know for sure, but I'll maybe have to talk to somebody. But anyways, for now, I just for the young stock, I just pitched some down. Yeah, I went up there with a pitchfork and I pitched it down by hand. So anyways, I'm gonna go feed the bred heifers, then I'm gonna go feed the dry cows, and then I'm probably have to pitch some down for the dry cows, maybe for the milk cows. I don't know, I might just go to my cousin's place and see if I can get some silage from him for that, because I'm not going to pitch down 1,200 pounds, whereas I pitched down 555 pounds, which was a little bit more than I needed, but it's not too far off. But, oh, if you keep noticing me close my eye, my left eye, I think I got a sty in my eye, one of those sty things like behind my eyelid, and oh, it's driving me crazy. Oh, if you ever had one of those, they can really drive you crazy, makes your eye water. You think you got something in your eye, but you don't. Well, I came back out here to check on this dryer, and the burner was off again. And then I noticed, well, there's a regulator up here that's leaking out. One regulator up there. I got the gas shut off right now, but it's leaking out propane. I don't know why it's leaking out up there, but I just don't know if it's because it's leaking out, it ain't holding pressure in there, that's why it ain't running, or what. But I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you what a day it has been. This batch dryer is not brand new anymore by any means, but trouble. Okay, a quick little update on the grain dryer situation. The good news is the corn is dry. I checked the moisture on it and it is plenty dry. Got a little drier than what we wanted it to be, but it's dry. We can unload it. The bad news is the temperature control regulator on there is leaking. There's a cover on the back side. There's a gasket, and that gasket has a little hole in it. It's leaking. I don't know if a guy can get that cover off. The screws on the back side are a little bit rusty, but if a guy can get the cover off and make a new gasket put on there, the guy can fix it, and it would work. But I think what's happening is it's causing, since the gas is leaking out, it's causing, the gas hits its boiling point, and it's causing the regulator to freeze up, and it's not letting gas go up to the burner. And that's just my theory, but today is just not the best day that we've had. It's not a very good day so far. I mean, at least in regards to having some trouble with some things, I guess. The silo loaders. First it was silo loader, now it's that, and so I don't know. I'll have to think of something, either that, or we'll have to. My cousin Matt, he has a batch dryer too that we could get, but those things definitely have seen their better day. Okay, everybody, I'm done for today, or actually done for both days. So yeah, it has been a long 2 days, and I'm tired. So the silent loader still does not work. The burner on that batch dryer does not work, but at least you got that one batch of corn dried. So I'm gonna have to look at it more tomorrow and see what I can find out with that. I might have to make a gasket or something for that. And the silent loader, I'm gonna have to take all the starting capacitors out on that thing and try to take them to town on Monday and take it to the guy in town, the motor repair guy, and see if he could test them and see if they're good or not. I do not have the proper tester to test the values on those things, so so I'll just have to do it that way. Take them all out. If I had the proper tester, I could check them all in there, find which one it was, and just get the one. It might be just one that's burnt out. You know, it could be two that's burnt out or not good. You know, they're not holding charge or something. So we'll see. But anyways, yeah, it's my bedtime. I gotta get up and go to church in the morning. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And take care and have a good night. And I'll catch you later.